Hi everybody, this is Priscilla Hole with the intuitive tarot reading for the Piscean new moon that happened at about nearly 2 o'clock this morning in Australia. Excuse me, it's also a solar eclipse, so it's incredibly intense energy. We're in the middle of an eclipse season, so for those people who are following eclipse seasons, yes, it's a huge experience. And interestingly enough, for myself personally, I've had a very gentle eclipse season so far. Fingers crossed, because interestingly enough, the last eclipse season that happened was late last year in September, October, and well, definitely September, and that was the one that sideswiped me. I didn't really follow the eclipse seasons. I kind of knew about them, but I didn't really do anything with them. And then last year, I got literally taken out from left field. Things that I didn't expect to have happen really shook my world. Every plan I had around moving and creating a new life just completely got shoved out the window, out the door, off the edge of the cliff, out of a moving vehicle. Literally, it's almost like the doors opened on the plane and everything I knew and understood about what I was creating got sucked out, and I was left with like a massive confusion. And so for me, this time round, it's now a lot more, I can see what's happened in the last 6 months. But for other people, this particular eclipse season, you'll probably be finding that you're the ones going through this massive shift, and it is really fucking scary. And if you don't know what's going on, all I can honestly say is just hang on to your hats and try to ride the roller coaster, because ultimately in the next 3 to 6 months, so much more becomes clearer, so much more becomes you start to understand why things happened the way they did, even if you felt like you were in control, but you realize you're not. Which is, of course, a scary issue for humans. We like control. We like to understand that we know where we're going, and that's why we love psychics, because they can see round corners for us, except that all they're showing us is a potential, because the universe is intimate. Start again. The universe is infinite. And it's also not a universe. It's a freaking multiverse. There's millions of options, and, you can choose one. But if you get stuck on one like I did, it just came along and went smack. No, that's not happening. So I'm drawing a card for the Piscean new moon. I've also just finished, finishing in the process of finishing a Dark Goddess journey, which has been amazing because it's helped me see the aspects of myself that I was not willing to look at. And so I've gone from the full moon 2 weeks ago into the new moon. We've gone deep into the descent of the underworld, which is our inner self, and looked at and started to see what it is that that I've been hiding from myself. And once I acknowledge that, it's shifting a lot of stuff. So here we go. Here's a card for... I love it. It's so beautiful. This card is about healing, obviously. Stating the obvious here. But it's also about recognizing that healing touch actually is paramount now. If you feel the call for body work in some way, shape or form, please go for it. Or if you know that there's people you can go and hug, please go and hug them. They know, scientifically it's proven, I love those words, that, touch releases dopamine and oxytocin and all sorts of amazing things that help us feel better in our body. So when we feel down and out and in a place of deep confusion and deep despair, ask for a hug if you can, or even text someone saying, please come over, I need your help, I just need to be held and hugged, I feel confused, lost, alone. This is the dreamy world of Pisces. It's a powerful time. It's very Neptunian and dream world and watery, and so nothing's solid, and it's confusing. Please reach out for touch, reach out to hug someone. And if you see someone who needs it, please let them know that you're there to, I'll just give you a hug if that's what you need. Sometimes you just need the solid presence of another person who can touch you in the most gentle, honest way and let you know that you're not alone and you're going to be okay, or vice versa, that you're the person who can reach out and touch another person and give them the reassurance that they're not out there floating around in this weird void, because it's intense. Much love, everybody, until the next full moon. And I'm not even going to try and say where it is. I think, full moon in Libra. No, Virgo. Oh, God. Okay, there you go. I'm going. Bye, everybody. See you in a couple of weeks' time. Not next week. That's another video. Bye.